Well, you can't slow down now. This is week 6, and you'll be completing all of your Module 4 coursework this week. The only thing left at the checkered flag is your Segment 1 exam. Let's go through a few of the course reminders. Remember, you have help resources, and this week they are critical to the success of your 4.06 project. That is an Excel assignment, and you have step-by-step tutorials provided for you. Please use them. Remember, a live lesson collaboration is required, and if you've not done that, you may need to discuss with your teacher about taking a 0. That can reduce your grade about 3 to 4 percentage points, but you have one more week. So go ahead, check the live lesson schedule, find a time that works for you, and attend for 1 hour. No partner is required. Also, check your grade feedback as you're inching closer and closer to the finish line. You want to make sure that your grade is as good as it can be prior to taking the Segment 1 exam. So feel free to resubmit assignments up to 3 times except for post-tests and your segment exam. Now let's check the work that is required for this week. Remember, you have your help resources area right here as well as on your PACE plan page, and you'll want to use those tutorials for your 4.06 assignment. Let's look at 4.04. I have great news. It's just a note-taking assignment, and it's pretty short. It's called Electronic Warehouses. So use your note-taking guide. It's 5 pages long, and at the end of the assignment, you'll see that there's no quiz associated with this assignment. Let's check out 4.05. 4.05 is a discussion-based assessment. You might remember from Module 2 that this is a conversation you need to have with your teacher. You will be discussing both Modules 3 and 4, so have your note-taking guides available. Different teachers have different procedures, but for example, this particular teacher has a schedule and appointment link found right here. Schedule a time that works for you. Book that time and remember to call your teacher at that scheduled time. DBA appointments can take anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes. All right, let's check out the 4.06 assignment. 4.06 is a project. It is a little time consuming, so make sure you plan accordingly. You have the resources that you need in order to make it an easy assignment. Just make sure that if you want to spread this coursework out throughout the week that you set aside the proper time, maybe 2 or 3 days and maybe an hour, 2 hours at the most per day. So the grading rubric is provided here, and I will allow you to look through that at your own time. It is definitely correlated with your directions that are found right here. Again, remember, this assignment is step-by-step in your help resources area, so I'll only go over it briefly here. You'll be preparing an Excel spreadsheet. This assignment is all about food choices. You're going to be researching some popular fast food restaurants, finding some things that you might eat there, and determining if these are healthy choices or not. So preparing your spreadsheet will require you to create some columns and rows based on food choices. You'll find your research at one of these links here, Burger King, McDonald's, or so forth. We have found that the McDonald's link is not as user-friendly for getting the information that you need. You are not required to use these links as long as you can get the information that you need from a reliable and safe source. You might find that one of the other fast food restaurants like Burger King, Subway, Taco Bell, Wendy's might provide a little bit more user-friendly format for getting the information that you need. You'll be doing some calculations, but again, don't worry. This is provided in your YouTube resources. You do have some hints out beside here, but again, don't go it alone. Use your resources. You'll be analyzing your data and providing an if statement. Remember, you did an if statement in your 4.02 assignment as well. You do have a hint here to help you with the if statement, but again, this is provided for you in your YouTube tutorials found in your help resources area. Finally, you'll be saving your spreadsheet. Okay, you'll save it as your last name, first name, M4L6, and the food name highest in fat calories that comes from your spreadsheet. One thing I'd like to point out, and I actually will go back to the grading rubric. This is one item often overlooked because it's not clear in the directions that you would need to do it. So you would only know that you need to do it based on the grading rubric. So what you'll need to do is make sure that you convert your data into a table. And that particular item is found right here. So you'll need to make sure that you take a look at this particular rubric item. The spreadsheet has 5 columns and 6 rows, and it's formatted as a table. You will highlight those 5 columns and 6 rows, go up to your ribbon in Excel, find the item that allows you to create it as a table, choose a particular table format style that you like, and that is how you will format your information into a table. Again, that's probably the most overlooked portion of the 4.06 assignment. All right, so that is all. You have a Segment 1 exam coming up next week. I look forward to receiving your 4.06 project just as soon as you can submit it this week. I hope you have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.